Ancient, Valve's very own modern answer to Aztec. If you're missing Aztec, then this one is for you. It's highly detailed and has the same theme as Aztec, however, high resolution textures and brand new assets. With Valve creating it, this means that it has the potential to become an active duty map in competitive. It's not a complex map to learn. In usual CS fashion, you have A site, B site, and middle. CTs will have a huge amount of map control before the Ts on this map, meaning that CTs will begin with mid control if the Ts aren't careful. Here's how much ground each team will cover before making contact with each other. In my opinion, after playing this map quite a few times, mid control is essential to dominating on Ancient, whether you're on CT side or T side. To take control of mid on T side, you will need to know some essential smokes. Here's how to smoke top mid from spawn, also known as house. Here's how to smoke top mid from cart. And finally, here's how to smoke top mid from connector. The two other areas of mid that you will need to focus on: tomb and jungle. Although sometimes players may get aggressive and push the cat player from B long, so make sure that you're always aware of your surroundings. To take full mid control, you will also need to learn how to smoke off these areas. Here's how to smoke off jungle from spawn. Keep in mind that if you're planning on pushing mid with this smoke, a player could hold the angle of the wall and see your legs, so make sure that you clear it when pushing. Here's how to smoke off tomb from spawn. On CT side, you'll be able to reach jungle as the Ts reach mid. You could also smoke the entrance to mid from Ts, as well as to prevent a push, and get some information. If the Ts fail to smoke off top mid, then make sure you get hold of the angle of the AWP just like this. 9 out of 10 times, you will get at least one kill, and we'll get some info on the Ts. So, you've got mid control on T side. What next? Well, you have a few options here. You could push top mid and come to B site from alley. You could come to A site from elbow. You could also push tomb and take A site, or you could push cap and do a B take. If you decide to push tomb, keep in mind that A site is very open with few places to hide. This means that it's fairly easy to clear on a push if there's a rifle holding it, but it's also perfect for AWPers. So, as soon as your mid smoke pops, anyone on A site is going to know there's a slight chance that you're going to push tomb. This means that they will be watching there. So, to deal with a potential A site AWPer, you could have a player posted in tunnels and have them throw a high flash like this. Or, alternatively, you could have them push out with you and throw a flash off the wall as they push. This will only blind people holding triple and backside though. If you want to flash an AWPer who's posted in temple, get one player to stay back at mid and throw a pop flash through like this, as soon as it pops, the players in team should push onto A site. A site has wide open areas, but the entrances to it are narrow and easy to clear. You have a few choices as a CT. You could have a player hold elbow, so they can react to a push from tomb, or swing out on players pushing tunnels, like this. Push up on tomb and assist the mid player in taking mid control. You could position yourself in temple and watch for a mid to A push, or alternatively, you could hold any of these angles on backside and watch tunnels. You also have the option of getting a little bit aggressive as a CT player. This is because CTs can make it to tunnels at the same time as the Ts. On T side, to deal with any players lurking in the tunnels, you could throw a flash like this, or a flash like this. Alternatively, you could also use a molly, but in my opinion, you would be better off saving it for when the CTs attempt a retake. Also, on T side, you could smoke off triple with this smoke. You could also smoke off backside with this smoke. When pushing tunnels as a T, make sure you flash the site with this flash, as it will blind anyone backside watching for a tunnels push. The most viable planting spot on A site would be here, as it's the one that makes the CTs the most exposed, while providing multiple afterplan positions for the Ts. You don't just have to use the afterplan position displayed in this video. B site is a lot less open than A, and has way more spots than CTs could be lurking in. It's also more viable for SMGs due to its close quarters nature. There are two ways for the Ts to push this site. Firstly, from ramp, and secondly, from dig. You, as a CT, could push dig and try to kill any unsuspecting Ts as they push double doors. Or you could cut the Ts off at mid and assist the mid player. You could throw a molly towards B long to prevent a push, or you could hold sunroom like this. You could hold back alley like this, where you have vision on sunroom, but could easily also swing out to this angle. You can also just hold the other side of the alley here, but this is a common spot for Ts to smoke, so keep that in mind. On T side, here's how you do that exact smoke. You could throw a flash like this, and then advance through ramp. Also, have a player push sunroom if you're pushing up ramp, so then you only have to worry about the back alley and the cubby. Alternatively, if you're coming from mid, then you could have one or two players advance through top mid to the back of B site, while the rest of you do a split through sunroom and ramp. This makes it so the CTs have to worry way more about more angles. The best planting spot on B is here. Again, it provides the most afterplan positions and leaves the CTs more vulnerable to a wall bang. That's everything you need to know to get started on Ancient. Did you guys like it? Do you prefer Aztec? Let us know down in the comments. Also guys, if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving us a like, as it helps the channel out immensely. If you want more content like this from us, hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon to receive notifications every time we upload. Thanks for watching, see you next time.